Good morning, traders. Today is Tuesday, July 9th. We got no high impact news this morning. We got some Fed speakers coming up pretty much at the close to the market open and at 9 a.m. Central Time. Listen, if you've been looking for a simple rules and condition based strategies that you can trade the futures market, commodities markets, this might be the right channel for you. Let me show you how you can learn the strategies, and let's go over the trades from yesterday right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. All right, we had pretty much fantastic day yesterday. Morning strategies were pretty much clicking. In oil, we took one trade in oil session one. We took it to the short, 15 ticks or $150 of profit there. No trade set up in oil session two. If you take a look at gold also had a really nice winner. Got activated to the long, 20 ticks or $200, which brought our total yesterday up $350 on the morning strategies. No trade set up yesterday on the Rob reversal. So hopefully we can get a setup here this morning. And remember, majority of my trade setups are all rule and condition based strategies. So there's clear entries, clear stop loss, when you're going to be taking these trades. There's time periods that we're looking for these trades on. In my description below, I've got them all listed out. So I've got oil, gold, the 15-minute Rob reversal, and my levels trade. So I've got them all listed there. I also am going live tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So for anyone that has started trading the strategy, has been trading the strategy, if you've got any questions on them, jump on the live stream tomorrow. I do my best to answer every single question that I get on there. And it's a great learning opportunity if you would like to maybe start trading this style of trades. Let's take a look at the dashboard now. So now we currently sit at 50,785. Again, yesterday took a profit of $350 on my morning levels. So if we take a look at the ES, I've got really no levels that I could find on the 15 or the 5-minute, really anywhere we're at. Obviously, we've been in a huge, just really long range right here that I just don't see any type of trading opportunities. I do have a setup here from yesterday that I still like. This actually should be right there. And the reason for that is I've got a 5-minute level at 56.19. I've got another level at 56.18, which is a 15-minute level, which I believe is a stronger level on how I trade these. I've got a 5-minute level at 56.12, which is going to be the level where hopefully I can take an entry from. I'm going to be targeting for my take profit this 15-minute level at 56.18. And then I've got a clear stop loss at 56.07 or right underneath it. So this trade setup, again, would look very similar to this. So targeting about 6.75 points, let's call it 7, and risking about 5.5 points right here. Again, price action obviously needs to come down and tap into our levels, but there also is the possibility as price action develops through the morning that we might have some other levels that form on the 15 or the 5-minute that could also give us some trading opportunities. Again, I post all my levels every single morning in Discord. I post the setups that I'm looking to take. And again, if you're looking to see, if you're like, Rob, how do I create these levels? Where you getting these from? There is a video. There's a description down below that also goes over that trade strategy as well. Now on the NQ, I've got pretty much two 5-minute levels right above us at 24.76 and at 7.44. I've got another level that just got tapped into at 77.04, and then we got price action's got to come pretty down for a 15-minute level at 26.24 and then 601. So again, no real trade setup yet on the NQ. Posted in Discord these levels, and I also said that there is some trade setups that are forming that could be interesting. And we will have to see what price action wants to do, and if I can get some fresh levels here in the morning that's able to be tradable. So again, if you stick around in the next few minutes, you guys are going to see all of the trades that I take here in oil and in gold. Hopefully we get a 15-minute Rob reversal and we can maybe get a levels trade. So stick around, you'll see those trades and my recap of the day coming up shortly. See you in a little bit. All right, here is my first trade in oil. We do get activated here into the long, and kind of botched my entry here a little bit. I'll kind of go over it in my later recap, but I was actually not directly looking at the charts when that inside bar happened, so I was a little late. I think I'm maybe about a tick or two off on the entry. So the actual take profit and stop loss, I believe it's about 10 ticks here, but I had to adjust it a little bit for my late entry on here. But again, just looking for a push into, obviously a push upwards here. That's the momentum play that I'm looking for, and you're going to see that once price action comes out of this inside bar, you just get a very strong push. Nice trade in oil this morning.
Order filled. Target. Order submitted.
All right, and I was able to record a 15-minute Rob reversal setup here that we got to the short, and have this video sped up pretty damn dramatically because this trade ends up taking, I think, almost 2 hours. But again, on this trade, we're looking, for the candlestick pattern that I have talked about a lot on my channel. The link to the strategy description and the details is in the video here. And it's a big momentum play. It's a reversal momentum play. Perfect conditions. It's within our time period of 8:30 to 1:15. Closes below the ADMA. And at this point, we are looking for 35 points of take profit, which it honestly, about 2 candles ago, came really damn close of getting full take profit. We do end up taking some heat here. It's a 1-to-1 risk to reward trade, so 35 points of stop, 35 points of take profit, and we do take some heat. So I mean, at one point, obviously you're really close of full take profit, and then you start to see it kind of reverse on you, and it's very easy to get kind of spooked out of this. And another thing too is that this was pretty much when Fed Chair Powell was speaking, so there was some jitters in the markets. There were some pretty big wicks and big swings. So maybe not the absolute perfect time to be in this trade, but we end up getting a really nice push down here. Full take profit, 35 points, $700 on the NQ. Awesome trade.
Target filled.
Well, overall, a really nice day of trading again. Actually, I take that back. So the morning strategies, pretty much, I think, a break-even scenario here today. It says I'm down $10, but I really botched up some of those trades. As you know, I trade the oil and gold strategies manually, even though I have them, I through members of my Discord. They have automated that strategy in NinjaTrader. But I still like to trade these manually. And I was pretty distracted here this morning. Obviously, I was still I was dealing with some clients and just took my eye off the ball here for a little bit. So as you guys saw in my recap of the trades, I really botched some of those trades. But pretty much, I would say I got in where the entries would have been. I think in oil, I was maybe off by 2 ticks or something like that. But overall, let's just take a look really quickly. If we look at gold is a little unfortunate. If we go to the bottom of our source bar, It was about a 20 tick trade. And again, I botched this entry a little bit. I was still able to get into the trade. And since price action had already gone over the 70% mark, I reduced my risk down, and I got knocked out, unfortunately, just to see it go right up to hit full take profit. And for those of you that ask about, I update my stats weekly on this trade. Even though it was a profitable trade, I would still consider this a 10 tick loss, just because this did meet my rules and conditions of hitting 70% take profit, reducing risk in half. Again, a lot of those trading on the automated strategy probably took full take profit there this morning, which is great for them. And no trade this morning in oil session one. Botched this trade as well a little bit, but still able to take the full. I think there was 9 ticks here, which was the actual trade, based on kind of my ridiculous entry on there. I was able to get 10 ticks, so I took $100 there, and then I think I lost 11 ticks on the gold trade, so down $10. So we'll call this a wash on the morning strategies. Depending on how you trade it, you could have probably taken 2 full take profits on here for this morning. The real bright spot, which you guys just saw, was the 15-minute Rob reversal. A little interesting because obviously it was during the Fed Speaker Powell that was testifying today, and there's some movement there. But if you stayed patient in here, you did get your activation candle, the perfect setup to go short, close below the ADMA, and this obviously got triggered to the short. And we came almost to full take profit on this candle right here. Got a pretty big retracement. So there's some heat here, but then we got that final strong push, $700 take profit on that 15-minute Rob reversal. So that really proved to be just a fantastic trade. The nice thing with that one is it brought the stats back up to break even for July. So 2 winners, 2 losers on the Rob reversal, with the last 2 trades being winners. And nothing on, I say nothing, but you see that I took a trade here. It's $12, and I'll show you that trade on the NQ. But on the ES, I mean, you can't, in my opinion, it's very difficult to trade this chop right here. I had no real clear 15-minute or 5-minute levels there, so I still have this set up here that I'm looking at, but I doubt to see price action coming down to there at least today. And then on the NQ, it was a trade. Oh, right here. So yeah, I think it was right around 9:45 ish. Took a trade off of this level on a short and got probably to $200 take profit. And honestly, would have been a great trade, but once I got to 200, I actually moved my stop to break even plus I think 2 or 3 ticks, and unfortunately got wicked out, and then went right straight to my would have been my full take profit. I think this would have been about a $500 trade. So I was kind of shooting for the fences here, and I think that this was, it was a little bit more than that. I think I had my bracket orders was set to 300, 300 stop loss, 300 take profit. I think I moved it up to about 500 is from what I remember on my memory. So it would have been a good trade, but didn't really honestly materialize. Now we're getting to an area here where, again, you've got 2 strong 15-minute levels, so there's a big possibility that we could get a reaction right about here. That's a big target to come right back to this 5-minute level. Actually, this 5-minute level would be more down to like right there now. It's a setup because obviously you've got some levels of defense below you for stop loss. But considering that it's almost noon here, I'm going to be leaving to work, kind of been in and out this morning. Probably not going to end up taking that trade if it does materialize. So just as a reminder, I am going to be going live tomorrow. So if you want to learn about the strategies, you got any questions for me, I start tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Time, so about 30 minutes before the markets open. And also, if you're looking to get funded, I am an affiliate with TopStep. That's the only prop firm that I have ever used. The channel does make a few dollars, full disclosure, if you do sign up using the link in the description below. And but it's honestly the only revenue source that I have for the channel outside of YouTube. So with that being said, hope to see you guys tomorrow in the chat. And if not, happy trading, everyone.